Hello, today we're going to try and do two small table decorations for you for Christmas. The first one is just with bits and pieces that I had hanging around the house and the shed. Here we have an old terracotta pot, which I painted white with white emulsion. And then I filled the pot with some Oasis, wedged it in firmly, and just covered the top with some kitchen foil. And then as you can see, I've got a candle that will sit on the top eventually. Around the pot, I had some giant sequins, so I stuck those around the bottom. And then I had some buttons in the house, so I'm just about to use my wonderful new toy, my hot glue gun. So I'll just use the glue gun to stick the button onto the face of the pot, which I've separated the pot into three sections. There's the button on there, and I've got one last little piece of little pearls that I thought I'd put on as well. So we'll just stick those on as well on the outside of the pot. This is a wonderful new toy. But you could use any glue that you've got available and any bits and pieces that you've got available in the house at this time. So there we go. We'll stick that on. And there you have it. So that's the pot already done. So then I thought, what else can we put in the top to finish off the top? So I found some small Christmas baubles. We can put those on the top. There's a little star, another sort of bauble. Oops, another sort of bauble. There you go. Just to fill it all in. And then I've got some more sequins that we can scatter across the top. And using the silver foil underneath just gives a nice reflection for when the candle is actually lit. And it also, as I say, covers the green Oasis. So there we have a few of those, the baubles that were around the house. Then I had a few of these tiny little poinsettias, silver ones, so they can just tuck in as well in around the candle base. Oops, got a malfunction here, the glue has come off. So we'll re-stick those on. Make sure it's secure. There you go. And then there's our last little poinsettia. So there you have it. It's done with something very simple, but something that will last right through Christmas until the new year. Nothing to die off, as I would normally do. I'll do another fresh arrangement afterwards. So there you go. That's what you can do if you just got any bits and pieces lying around the house, in your shed and garden. Here we have the finished pot now, all ready for Christmas Day, and now you can see all the different elements of it. It's really easy to do, and just use whatever colour you can. Just go wild and decorate the pot in whatever colour you like. It could be a silver spray, it could be a gold spray, whatever. Just enjoy making something for your very own dinner table. Hi Hi everyone. Yesterday we did a little dried simple arrangement. Today we're going to try and do a fresh arrangement with a dinner candle. So here we go. I've attached some little wires onto the foot of the candle to stabilise it before I put it into a wet block of Oasis. So we'll put that in the middle, and there you can see that the candle is stabilised. Around the bottom, the base of the arrangement, I've put some ivy, and if you're going to do that, try and use odd numbers, so 5, 3. It gives a softer look to something if you use odd numbers. So we've put the candle in, and now we're just going to sort of offer a few bits around the base of the candle to just take the edge off it and make it look a little bit more attractive. Okay, we're going to just fill in a little bit as best we can now, all around the edges, just to hide things as best we can. Work your way around slowly and just fill in between, so that we're beginning to just cover the whole of the bottom of the arrangement. I've been very lucky. I was able to pick some holly with red berries on that our lovely birds hadn't yet had a feast of, so we were able to pick a few bits and pieces of their food, and just to bring the holly into it. We've got holly and ivy now in the arrangement. I've also got some few bits and pieces that I was able to pick from the garden, just to fill in all around. Just cover the oasis as best you can, so that when you're actually sitting down, you can't actually see the oasis. So lots of time can be spent afterwards just filling things in, padding it out a little bit, and giving you something really pretty to look at when you're eating. So here we have a few bits and pieces that we're going to fill in with now. Some more lovely berries. Try and space them out as best you can, so there's a little bit of interest all the way around. And you can always spend a lot of time afterwards just filling things in, and try and vary the height of all the bits that you're going to be putting in, so that it's not flat, it has some sort of movement all around it. And just find whatever you can really in the garden or in the hedgerows, and it should help you to fill things out a little bit. There you are. As I say, having covered the base of the candle a little bit, you're not actually looking at a bare candle at the base. But what we must remember is, when we light our candle, never to leave it unattended. The last thing we want over Christmas is the poor fire brigade having to do a call out to us. The last thing we've got here is just a little bunch of red ribbon, just to make it a little bit more festive. And I think, there you go, that is filled in quite quickly. And I think last but not least, we've got one or two little bits that we can just balance the whole arrangement out with. Fill it in, and then there you have it. A fresh table arrangement. When it's in the house, it will probably need a little bit of extra water as we go through the Christmas period. So just remember that it's a fresh arrangement, and it's going to need some water from time to time. But just remember that if you are going to water it, be very careful. If you've got a polished work surface, or polished table I should say, we don't want to get white water rings on your polished surface. So there you go. Have a go and see what happens.